Well, here I am, a fat man, well perhaps not quite as fat as I used to be, who rides a Brooks saddle and who has had a few accidents in his cycling career. The latest though, unrelated I think to cycling, is having detached retinas. And here I am trying to see if I can find out what the problem is in my eye before I go to the hospital. Anyway, all done. Well, in fact, that's both eyes done now. But let's not have it stop us from doing the things that we love to do. And the cycling in conjunction with managing my carbohydrate intake means I'm kind of managing my type 2 diabetes quite successfully. And so here we go, up and over the top of Scotland through the outer Hebrides, back down through Inverness, Edinburgh, down to Carlisle. I hope you enjoy the journey with us. Well, day one. Today's the day Alan arrived on the train and David gets here this afternoon, so we're just loitering, enjoying all the cafe stops. Hello Alan. Brad doesn't like to be on video, so I'm going to follow him.
Hello.
And just as we're waiting for David, we're going to while away the time and watch a couple of boats come through this wing bridge and up into the locks. Yeah, well, they're not doing out for the next 10 minutes. Waiting for these boys to come through. Well, it's day one, and because of the weather and also the ferry timings from Mallaig, we decide to catch the train to get us out to the Glenfinnan Viaduct and start the ride from there. Yeah, this is kind of like the start of it, Alan. Yeah, don't do that.
There's the two carriages I mentioned.
All right. Well, started the 600 on the way to Mallaig, and the weather's turned out pretty good apart from a bloody headwind. Well, we thought we'd done good with the weather, but this time of year, especially on the west coast of Scotland, you've got to be ready to take everything that's thrown at you. So as well as the sun and the wind, we have the rain, and we found it like this for, I would say, a good chunk of the journey as we worked around Scotland this year.
I just caught the purple train through the gap.
Go man, go!
Then walk luck and you looked in time. Never look back, walk tall, act fine.
Well, they were right with the forecast of heavy showers. At least I'm starting to dry out again. Beautiful day today.
My sweet, don't break my heart. Doing all right, we've got to get smart. Wish upon day upon day. I believe, oh Lord, I believe all the way. Run for the shadows, run for the shadows, run for the shadows in these golden years. There's my baby lost, that's all. Once I'm begging you, save a little soul. life's taking you nowhere. Angel, come up, baby. Run for the shadows, run for the shadows, run for the shadows in these golden years. I'll stay with you, baby, for 1,000 years. Nothing's gonna touch you in these golden years. Golden years, yes. Golden years, golden
Bit wet.
Well, we're cycling in this later today. You can see the end of Skye just in the rain. We'll be getting on the ferry about 2 o'clock and going out past that, way out past that, to the Outer Hebrides. About a 3-hour crossing. Hopefully, for this evening's ride, we're clear of all this lot. 3 weeks before, the weather on the west coast of Scotland had been glorious, and of course we land to do this bike ride, and this is what we get. Now, we're very lucky as well because all ferries had been stopped until this day, and if we'd tried to cross a day earlier, there'd have been no ferry, we'd have been stuck on the west coast without any accommodation and no way to travel to any other location because of the train times. Boy, were we lucky this time round. The Outer Hebrides. Well, arriving in Boysdale on South Oost on the Outer Hebrides.
Yeah. I don't know what that says. It's quite a big thing, isn't it? Mm. I wonder.
At the end of our first day, there's 4 of us sharing a large camping pod. I never thought London Island would actually survive the night, going by the number of people who perhaps were snoring. So anyway, we're now on southwest, the flatter of the islands, working our way up through some beautiful scenery. It's very remote. There's few people actually live here. It's actually probably overtaken by the number of cyclists who, come up here for the holidays. And the scenery only gets more impressive as we work our way up towards the Isle of Harris. Well, that's it. We've come across on the ferry and we're now on the Isle of Harris. So this is where the actual 3D part of the journey starts. There's a lot more mountains here and a lot more hill climbing, and we're so looking forward to it irrespective of the weather. Our first stop today is Tarbert. We overnight there and then we have a day's run up to Stornoway.
Lovely.
Well, Alan and David decided to stick on the main road, but me and Brad, well, we decided to take this route just to see what it's like.
And is this a walking trail?
There we go. Hebrides Way path. You have the right bike for this job.
Do what you do, spend what you owe, pay what you pay. Look where you go.
Getting undressed for the warm weather. So down the side of this lock, then up out through the end of the valley up there, zoom in, is our route out. Somewhere up that is a footpath.
Hello.
Glorious.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You sat on all right.
Mm-hmm. What we've got? Egg and bacon.
This is what I'd rather be doing than just grinding along the bloody road. I mean, you know, if there was something a little bit more rideable, then I'd be like that path along the side. I'm as happy as a pig in shit.
Solitaire.
But you know, that's why I got this bike, you see, because I could then do something like that.
What's the sound? You don't want me to eat this, look.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. The islands in the distance, that's where we've come from. South Houston, Benbecula.
Is it getting better? Or do you feel the same? Will it make it easier on you now? You got someone to blame. You say, one love, one life. When it's one need in the night, one love, we get to share it. Leaves you, baby, if you don't care for it. Did I disappoint you? Or leave a bad taste in your mouth? You act like you never had love, and you want me to go without. Well, it's too late tonight to drag the past out into the night. We're one, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other, carry each other. Whoa. Have you come here for forgiveness? Have you come to raise the dead? Have you come here to play Jesus to the lepers in your head? Did I ask too much, more than a lot? You gave me nothing, now it's all I got. We're one, but we're not the same. Well, we hurt each other, now we're doing it again. You say love is a temple, love a higher love. Love is a temple, love the higher love. You asked me to enter, well then you made me crawl, and I can't be holding on to what you got when all you got is hurt. One love, one blood, one life. You got to do what you should. One life with each other, sisters, brothers. One life, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other.
And that's it. As quick as we landed on the islands of the Outer Hebrides, it's done. We're back on the ferry on our way back to Ullapool and back into the world's worst rainstorm, sadly to say. But again, it's the west coast of Scotland. What can you do? And that's it. Part one's done. Now, my machine can't handle the size of these ruddy video files, so I'm having to split it down so we actually follow the next section from Ullapool all the way down to Carlisle in part two. See you there.